Hey guys, back on the flyer design, part 2 for my friend. So just to recap, last time I mentioned that I was doing some flyer for a DJ music recorder friend of mine. These are the flyers that I've been working on for him. It's basically it's called the Outer Bridge Show, and these are all the flyers. I've been doing this for like a year now with him. It's been a great collaboration. That was the very first flyer, and we actually ended up making a little pin out of that little that little guy over here. Yeah, so that's basically like what I've been doing this year. A lot of this, and so he is currently doing a workshop, and I wanted to show you the process for the workshop flyer that I'm putting together for him. So I started last time. I think there was some issue with the way I presented the my screen in OBS. It was my first live stream. Now this is only my second live stream, so it might still be a little tricky, but hopefully everything will be okay. I'm gonna say hi to the chat if someone shows up. And I have my chat open, so if you guys have any question, anything you want to ask, feel free to ask. Again, I've been a designer for 4 or 5 years now, and I've been doing a lot of different stuff, trying to find my style. Mainly it's been a struggle. But I'm going more towards vector art, although I do like to go to Photoshop afterwards and add some nice texture and things like that. But like for this specific flyer, we're gonna go vector. Also, the turnaround of those items are usually pretty short when I have to do those flyers. I really only have like a few days to turn it around plus a full time, so I don't really have time to like go too crazy. So that's where we were at. What I'm gonna do is there's some typography. We're basically going to do like the layout of the flyer right now. Like the elements, the design elements are more or less done, although I wanted to add one box, which I'm going to do right now. So let me just put it together. Well, actually there are boxes and there are little wires, like little cables I want to also put together. So I'm going to use my rectangular tool. I'm gonna be tracing that. I'm gonna put a white. Okay, this I don't want it to be so squarish. I want it to look almost more like a box, sort of. Okay, I hate when that does that. Okay, here I did Command Y to get into like that view because that's still not 100%. Yeah, I have something that's like snapping to point or something like that, and it's messing up with the layout. Well, it's messing up with where my line is going. Okay. Bring down that a little more. It's still not 100%, is it? Okay. Yeah, I need to check my settings for snap to points and so on and so forth. It's probably not perfect. Okay. Anyhow, I'm just gonna go through this quick. I don't want to spend too much time. I'm thinking, you know what? The box is a little too big. So here we go. And I'm gonna put a little bit of perspective to it, not a lot. A little bit like I did with the other box. It doesn't have to be, you know, the perfect perspective of all time, but I think that will do the trick for now. I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna ungroup those. I'm gonna take like four of them, and yeah, I'm gonna place them here. I have my audio playing on my my device at home, and I really want to play from here, from the computer and from apps, so that it's a nice like background music, but I don't have the right cable right now to do that, so you're gonna have some muddy sound in the background until I figure that out. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm gonna also take these. So what I do is I just group everything, then I group these four things in the box because they are properly aligned vertically. But I also want to make sure these guys are aligned vertically, those dots. So I'm going to select everything and the dots, and I'm going to be using, not this one. I'm going to be using the Align Center tool and to make sure it's centered properly. What else are we going to do here? I don't know, these dots, I'm going to change the color. I think I'm going to go for gray. I'm not a big fan of the red like that. Yeah, I'm going for gray. Well, actually, instead of getting another gray, I'm just going to use this gray that I've used before. But this gray, okay. Okay, but then there is lines. Okay, I have these lines as well, which I want to make what, red? Can't really see well in red. Black? Okay, it's a little too, okay, there you go. So usually you select your item and you can just, if it's a stroke, just select the item and then click on the stroke. It will apply the same styling. I'm gonna glue it. Yeah. Okay. Is that correct? Yeah. Only I'm gonna make them a little bit. I want to make them a little bit more apart. That's too close to each other. Yeah. Oh no. This one will not deleted. Except you. Group, well, actually no. Before I group, I'm gonna turn them around so it doesn't look like they're all facing the same way. I'm gonna group this. I'm gonna select the frame and I'm gonna make sure it's aligned using again the Align Center horizontal tool. So that's that for this one. Okay. Then I'm gonna build another frame for this. We don't want it to be red, okay, and white strokes. I think I'm on inches, so that's a little, that could be a little confusing, but I just usually go for standard. It's like 1 pixel. Of course, that can be changed in your settings. I just work a lot with inches, so I don't mind it. And I'm going to select, already they're good. I'm going to select that and make sure it's perfectly centered. Okay, that's good. And what else do I want to do? I'm going to add another box here. I'm going to put them all in boxes all around. Okay, and we'll just like just select the two corners. Yeah, I'm gonna put those at the bottom. I kind of want these to be, oh, they kind of are, great. I didn't see that coming. And I'm gonna do the same thing here, make sure it's all nicely centered. And align, group. Yep. Well, do I want to do that? Hold on. I'm gonna copy paste this one. Yes, those lines, I think they are a little too long, and I want to also, so I grouped everything before, which is the reason why now you see me in grouping things all the time. I want to move some of these up so it doesn't look like it's all okay. Here we go. This is fine. I'm gonna make this box a bit more narrow. It doesn't have to be so high. Hey Christian, hello, how are you? Sorry, last time I think you connected and I didn't see you until I think much later, and it was such a mess. So I'm so sorry about this. Thanks for connecting again, I appreciate that. So I'm just doing a flyer for a friend of mine. He's like a music producer and he's giving a workshop for kids who are 9 to 14 years old. And I've been working with him for about a year now and been doing like a lot of flyer design. I don't know, I was like showing those at the beginning. So I've been doing that for about a year, and now he needs a flyer for a workshop, for this workshop he's doing. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. And the workshop is about modular synths and effects pedals. And basically these are basically it. That's modular synths here and effects pedals here. So for graphics, I'm just basically using some element from those boxes and just kind of reproducing them in a very vector way. So that's what I'm doing right now. So yes, thank you for tuning in. How you doing? Hope you have a good Monday. Let me know if you have any questions, anything. I'm happy to just jump in if you have any. If you don't have any, it's all good. Also, my French accent is pretty strong. I never realized how strong it was until I listened to myself again the other day on that stream, and I was like, oh my god. Thank you. Glad you like it. Thanks. Thank you for your kind words. It's, you know, it's pretty simple, I guess, but as long as it, you know, in the end it looks good, I guess that's what we're trying to do here. So let's see where I'm at. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I have everything grouped. Because I'm gonna move to more of the type, little type setting. Usually I would do that more in InDesign, but for the purpose of this flyer, I think we're just gonna stay in Illustrator, which, you know, it's fine. Yeah, so there are a few elements there and there. There is actually quite a lot of information on this flyer, so we're gonna have to be strategic with the way we do this. What do you do, Christian? Are you a designer, illustrator? So what I'm gonna do here is both. You're both. Actually, let me just check. I think I looked at your profile before. Hold on. I've never done it from here. One sec. That's the struggle. When I'm on one window, it's all good. But if I have to change window, I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. How do I do that again? So I hope I can find you here. Hold on. If I type your name, do you come up? Or do I have to do it differently? I'm not sure. Because Behance is a little weird like that. Yeah, I see you don't come up here. People. Here you go. People, people. That's you! Here you go. Is that you? Yes, it looks like it's you. Nice. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like those. Super cool. Very nice. These are awesome. Yeah, awesome. And let's see these guys. Oh, I like the icon is really neat. Nice. Put them some nice mock-up in there. That's nice. Mock-up fun. Cool. This is awesome. Have you been doing that for long? Boom. Follow. Done. So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some space before paragraph. So what that does is, like, instead of going to the line and jumping, like adding a space, I'm deciding the amount of pixel I want between, like, those two phrases, because those two phrases are actually quite important. So we want to keep them close to the header. And the other thing is I want to make this a tiny little more interesting, because there is some keywords that I want to highlight. So I want to highlight moderate scene. So I picked a font, super simple font called Inter. It's a Google font, so pretty straightforward and super easy. You just download it from Google and install it on your computer. And then I'm gonna go with semi bold italic. Let's see. And then here we're gonna do the same. Bold italic. Yes. Yes. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Maybe. Okay, I don't know why it's throwing me this. Why are you complaining? Is there a space somewhere? Okay, here we go. And in terms of sizes, let's see, does it feel good? 65, 78. Ah, I know what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm gonna make a sound effect light. Should it be light? Yeah. So the other words actually come across better. And then in terms of sizes, I'm gonna go 62. Yep, I think that feels good. And here, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do sound manipulation. Yep, sure, we're gonna cut that, we're gonna bold that up. That's a keyword, right? And then through all those guys, I'm gonna do the same. Bold. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, you're welcome, Christian, anytime. That's super cool. I mean, hey, you know what? We're here to support each other, right? So, anytime. Okay, so that's that. You know, like my friend is teaching this class for kids ages 9 to 14, and I asked him, can you do this for like, you know, adults? Because if he was to do it, I would totally go for it. It sounds pretty cool. And bold. Okay, here we go. Bold. Where are you, Christian? Where are you based? Are you in the US? Where are you? So always curious to ask. I guess on the Behance like live stuff, people always ask, where are you from? But it's actually fun to know. Okay, so I think that's not bad. I'm gonna do the same here. Let's see, here it's what, 20. Okay, so that's for RSVP. So it's still important, but I guess it's secondary, right? It's maybe, that's a little small. I'm gonna keep it 20. I don't wanna have too many styles because that's one of my issue when I do layout design. I think I just use too many styles. My boss every time is like, you're using too many styles. So I'm like, alright, let's chill then. And please RSVP. I don't know, they have those 2 sentences here. I'm gonna make it one phrase. I think they're gonna be okay with that. Hopefully. And then, let's see. Yes, there is him. Ooh, what did I do? Oh no, that's card. We don't need that C here. I'm thinking, yeah, that's how I had it. Okay. I'm gonna also do the line trick here, paragraph. I'm gonna add some space, and then I'm gonna make sure. So basically, when you add space using the paragraph stuff, anything that's on another line is gonna add 6 pixel line, like line spacing. So if you want to avoid that space between 2 elements, you need to do shift return, and then it won't show. Hey, thanks, Christian. I appreciate that. I mean, you know what? I have a lot of stuff that I need to update because I've been doing a lot of freelance work and stuff this year, and unfortunately, I just haven't had a chance. So, yes. But thank you so much. I appreciate you checking it out. Okay, so we're gonna reorganize the page. It's not gonna stay like that, exactly like that. I'm gonna move some of those items around, and okay, here I think I'm just gonna apply the same styling. Can I do that? Yeah. So if you select something like some type and then you want to apply the same styling that you already have, just take your eyedropper tool and just click on it and it will apply the same styling. It's a nice, saves you time, don't have to redo the whole thing every time. How did I lay this out? Okay, So that's the time and the day. So that's the address. New York City. I'm not sure. That's location, that's date. Okay, date, time. Okay, we're gonna bold that, and we're gonna bold this one. And you can, oops, no, not all you. And bold, okay. And then it's free, and it's a free workshop, right? I mean, come on. Just do it for adults already. I will go anytime. Okay, bold. And be vaxxed and wear a mask. That is gonna be bold because that's important. We want people to be safe. So here we go. Staten Island, Unit A. Okay, Staten Island. Do we want to put that on another line? We can. Maybe not. Too many lines. Okay. So, what else? And then this we're gonna make it intro as well. It's gonna be smaller. I'm gonna make it smaller because it's a third level of information, so I don't think we need the whole thing. Okay, so almost there. We're gonna do one last thing. We're gonna put all those elements together. Am I gonna keep this in the size that I have it? I might just make it 2 points smaller. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, there is a lot of information on the flyer. So okay, so what I want to do now is I'm going to start placing things a little bit differently on the page. So this might go a little closer here. This I'm going to put here. And then this is, no. It's going to go up here. Yeah, and this is going to get closer there. And then him, where they're going to go. And then, yes, I want to do this. Oh no. Group all of this. Make it a little bigger. I'm gonna duplicate him. And actually, you know what? I think I want to make this. I want to change this, but now, do I want to change this? Maybe not. It's kind of hard to make decision on the fly. Because I want to make some space, and there is a reason for this. Believe it or not. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to do 2 more little graphics, super simple. I want to do wires that goes from that box to that box, because it's sort of like, that's what happens, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to make them gray, hopefully. I'm going to use this tool here. Damn, I don't remember the name of the tool. Curvature Tool, that's right. So we're going to curve it just a little. Is it too much? Maybe. I think it's okay. So then I'm going to design, or I'm gonna do a yeah, no, that's correct, a white rectangle, and then and then I'm gonna put another rectangle on top of it. So many rectangles. And we're gonna make this one gray as well. Potentially can maybe corner it a little bit, just put a little radius there, and maybe here as well, because it's supposed to be a little pluggy item. So we're gonna do that, right? It's supposed to. We also, so it looks almost more real. Well, real, yeah, sure, super real. I'm gonna be adding 2 little lines here. You know how like they have those little things at the end. Oops. Okay. Is that I'm gonna make it 1.5, just a little bit more. Okay. And that's it. Super straightforward, I think. Is that it? Yeah. I don't have to go too crazy on that. But that's gonna go a lot smaller. So my lines are gonna not work. Okay. So when you make, so basically what happens is when you make lines and then you shrink the items together, because you're shrinking everything, your lines stays the same, but obviously they are way too big, right, for the size of the item now. So you need to outline your strokes before you're doing that, so that you keep the same ratio, like it doesn't get really big, and then and then group it. Oh, what happened to my line here? Hold on, something funky is happening. Ah yes, I want it to be black and not that big. Ah wait, what happened? Okay, well, we're gonna redo that again, no big deal. So that's too big, so I'm gonna make it smaller. Yeah, I guess that's good. And then I'm gonna outline strokes, and then let's see, every time. That's because there is maybe a red background. Okay, that should be better now. Pass, outline, stroke, yeah. And then what you can do is you can select all the elements and then select your, oops, nope, well, yes, but no. Select your shape builder, and then if you, I think it's control, no, it's not. It's, oh, it's option. If you option it, you can remove the extra bits that you don't need. I'm sure that made all that much sense, because I'm going a little fast, but it's fine. And then take your wire and make sure it kind of lines up with, let's see, that too much. Not bad, I think it works. Maybe this can go a little bigger. Yeah. So we're gonna make them go in both directions. Okay. So we're gonna make sure these are aligned, and oh no, every time. There you go. So it's all centered, clean and nice. And then this is align, align. This can go a little bigger. Yeah. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. getting there. Close, close, close. Wow, you're too high. I want these to align. So, yeah, I think it does align. And then, yeah. So, these are bigger though, so they should. Okay, I guess that's a bit better. Yeah, because I want them to align for sure. Okay. This is gonna go even bigger, and this is gonna go bigger, and this actually is gonna go a little smaller. Okay. Yeah, are you gonna line this down here? No. Okay. There you go. And then to finish this up, we're gonna add some simple, because I found that there's too much copy on here, and so the information kind of get lost a little bit. So to kind of help with that, I'm just gonna create some like little stickers. Ugh. No, some little stickers, and I'm gonna bold this. And I'm gonna do free workshop. No, where? What is that? Workshop. And free workshop. And ages. I don't know. Yeah. 9 to 14. That'd be a little much. Okay. I'm gonna center this, and what I want to do is everything is gonna be uppercase, so we're gonna go all caps. Here we go, all caps. And then once this is done, I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna create lines, so then we can place them in the elements. We can shift, like we can, you know, fit here. And again, same trick. Take that and center it. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna like crooked it a bit more because the word is longer for this. Let's see. Up. No. Can this go a little smaller maybe? Yeah. Okay, same trick. Boom boom. Free workshop. Yeah, free workshop. And then one last thing. I'm gonna add a whoop, nope, not a line. We're gonna add a star. It's not really a star. Well, it is a star. I think that's correct. Oh no. So we want many more of these. And let's see. This is I don't know. Is the radius off? I never know in what direction to go with the radius. It's always annoying. So point radius, I'm gonna make that 80. No, 80. 80 is not enough. Okay, 50. Alright, I think that's a bit better. Yeah, I found those being too pointy. See the difference here, like between this one and this one? I think this looks not enough like a sticker. This looks more like a sticker. So that's good. We want that. So, and then I'm gonna move the age. Make the age a little smaller. And same trick. Boom, boom. And voila! I think we're pretty close. I'm just gonna make this a little smaller because, you know, just to have some breathing room. Breathing room. You like that? Okay. And this. And this. Did I bold this? Nope. Not all of it. Bold. And bold and bold. And yeah, I think this is pretty much close to being done. That's in a dimension, I believe, for Facebook. It's gonna go on Facebook, and I have to do a version for Instagram as well, I think. That's good. Yeah, that's it. I think we're done. And there's some logo I need to add, but I will do that later. And that's it. That's it. This is it. This is the flyer. Should I make those? It's like the good thing to do is to just sleep on it and go back the day after with fresh eyes, because, you know, sometimes you realize, well, this could be better, or this could be improved, or, you know. That's that. So then make sure you save it as you're doing it. And then one thing that I did, should I do it now? I'm not even sure that's the right mock-up for it, because it's kind of weird, this thing there, right? I mean, a little weird, but I mean, in the end, it didn't look so bad, I think. So let's see, shall I do that? I'm gonna save it. Oh, first of all, before I do all of this, I'm gonna group everything. I'm gonna outline everything, because if I happen to resize and create outlines for type, because if you happen to have to resize things for, you know, a mock-up or whatever, and then you just go big and small, all your lines are gonna get funky, all your type is gonna get like weird. So if you outline everything, you're safe. Okay, and then export for screen. Well, I'm using what's the name of the thing I'm using? Oh, it's Envato for Envato elements. Here you go. The only thing I'd say is you have to pay for those mockup. Creative Market, you also have to pay, but you might get slightly cheaper deal. And in truth, I have an account with my job, and so that's the reason why I'm getting stuff on Envato Elements, because I don't actually pay for the mockup. But yeah, usually, you know, you have to pay a little something. It can be like 10 to 15 bucks. Yeah, no problem. There is also there's another one. It's called Burger. There's so many. Honestly, there are so many. But like, there is a, I think it's Burger something. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Graphic Burger? No, that's not it. Oh, Wait, is it? Yeah, I think it could be that. Hold on, just putting that here. Yeah, and then they have mockups. Oh no, wait, wait, no, it's it's Mr. Mockup. Is it Mr. Mockup? Yeah, Mr. Mockup. And they have freebies. So yeah, well, it's taking a while to load, but anyway, they have freebies there. So and they're actually not bad. Like they have some pretty decent stuff. So you know, if you don't want to spend too much money or on mockups and stuff, you should check that website. And yeah, I'm sure there are, you know, many others out there. These are the only one I can think of right now. I have like what I do, and this is, I'm reorganizing it at the moment because it's a bit of a joke, but I have a design resources, and it's like I have so many folders and so many stuff, and in there is resources, and in there's resources there are like product layers is another one of them. Like it's a pretty cool one. Page not find it. That's normal. It's because I probably saved the wrong link. But if you go to mockups, they have a whole bunch of mockups. Again, it's not free though. You have to pay for them. But you know, and they have like I think they have pretty cool stuff. But I think a lot of people are actually using those as well. So if you don't want to be like look like everyone else, maybe that's, I don't know, not the place to go. And then what else? I feel like, you know, there are so many, and just when you ask, of course I can't remember. House of Mockups, that was another one. But you see, every time like you have to pay a little something, unfortunately. But yeah, Mr. Mockup is a good one because at least you have freebies. But you can also create your own, you know, like it's also not that hard actually to create your own mockups. Depending on what you're doing, obviously. Like if you're doing business cards or like flyer and stuff like that, you can actually just do it yourself if you don't want to pay for it. I've done it before. Actually, I think I did it for I think I created one. What did I create one for this? Hold on. I think I created one for no, not for here. For this guy, like for these case studies, I think I just created my own mockup because I don't know, it's just so basic, right? It's just like standard. So I was just like, I'm just gonna create it. It's not that hard, and it will look as good. Well, maybe not as good, but it will look good. So yeah. So anyway, what are we doing? Yes, did I save it in the end? I don't remember if I saved it or not. Oh, I was about to. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna put that on my desktop. It's e-realness, so you know. I'm gonna call it what? Workshop flyer. Okay. Yes, sure, that will work. And then I'm gonna put it here. Let's see what happens. Where did it go? It didn't get saved. See, I take so many screenshots, it's insane. Too many. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, desktop, yes, that's correct. Oh, so it got saved. Okay. So hold on. Okay. This is one. Sorry for the for the messed up stuff here. Just struggling to find it for whatever reason. I do need to clean up my desktop. That's for sure. Flyers. Okay, here you go. You're probably not seeing my screen right now because or at least all my stuff, because there is some work stuff here, and so I don't want people to see them. Because it's not my property. Alright, so that's basically, I kind of cheated a little bit, I'll admit it. I had created this banner before, well, this flyer, sorry. I did it before, but you know, I reproduced it, everything here, and I'm gonna make that like that. That's kind of funky because let's see what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, and I made a mistake there, I remember that. Okay, and that's quick and dirty. I would not recommend it, but we're gonna just cheat it for now. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so there you go, we have it here, and then this guy. And yeah, no problem, my pleasure, really. I mean, I probably should just have like that stuff somewhere, you know, easy to dig out, or even create like a resource document so that I can just tell people to go there and be done, you know. But there's so many, and they keep on popping up like everywhere. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make that a little smaller actually, because the flyer is not taking the whole screen. Yep. I know. Okay, save that. Yeah, see, just kind of cool, I guess. And then the last one. Well, the last one we're just gonna make it all black because it's just the background, I think. Background. Let's see. Yeah, it's just for the black stuff behind. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's fine. And then if you want, I mean, I'll keep on digging to see if there is better mockup, but then, you know, you can also just change the color of the background if you're not a big fan of like what's going on there. And then that's what I ended up using on my Behance like, you know, photo for the live stream. I actually used that. The one thing I don't like about this is the shadow looks super funky, like with that red, but that's because they didn't multiply it. So if you select the shadow and you multiply, I feel like it feels a lot better, and you can even maybe decrease it just a little bit. Here you go. And you know, here you go, you have like pretty cool little flyer, and these are the logo of my friends. You can't really see very well right now, but that's the logo of the radio, that's the logo for my friend. I made that logo, and then that's like the guy he's gonna do it with is part of a band called Goodnight. Pretty awesome band actually. And yeah, I would check it out. And that's it. That's all I've got for tonight. Thank you for sticking around with me, Christian. I really appreciate that. You always turn up somehow, so thank you so much. That's super sweet. And you know what, I hope that was good. If you have any question, you know, you can always yeah, you can always send me a message on my Behance or whatever. I'm always happy to help. And that's it. Have a lovely evening, and yeah, I'll come back online again sometime soon, I guess. Have a good one. Bye bye.